Hey, what's up, everybody? Why are the metals getting crushed today on December the 15th, 2022? We're going to get into it. I'm going to give you my thoughts on that. Before I do, if you don't mind, please hit that thumbs up button on the video and definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. But yes, as of the recording of this video, silver is currently down pretty big. Silver is down 81 cents or down 3.37%. Down to $23.11. With that being said, yeah, silver's down pretty big today, but the spot price is still over $23 per ounce. And gold is also down, not down quite as bad, but gold is down 1.73% or down $31.30 to $1,776.50. But why are the metals down like they are today? And it seems to be a repeat of every time Jerome Powell takes the podium. Yesterday on December the 14th, 2022, Jerome Powell raised interest rates yet again, like most of us knew he was going to do. The question was he going to raise them by 50 basis points or 75 basis points? And he did exactly what most people thought he was going to do, what the markets thought he was going to do, and that is raise them by 50 basis points. The federal fund rate now is between 4.25% and 4.5%. In my video that I did yesterday, I said what was going to be very important was not just if he was going to raise rates, because most of us knew he was going to raise rates. That question was how much was he going to raise rates by? But what he said in that press conference, I listened to the entire Jerome Powell press conference, and it seems like he said the same stuff that he says at pretty much every press conference. Now, when CPI came out the day before on December the 13th, the CPI number was better than expected. But what was not better than expected was wages. Wages were up, and Jerome Powell, he stated multiple times in that press conference that the Federal Reserve, your central bank, has to work on bringing wages down. So he said a couple of times in that press conference about softening the labor market. He says it every time, almost like a broken record, almost like he's reading from the exact same script. Now, he also said in that press conference that he's still, the goal, the Federal Reserve goal is still to bring inflation down to 2%. And they're not anywhere close to bringing inflation down to 2%. And by the way, everything in this video is just my perspective, my opinion, the way that I translate what Jerome Powell said in that press conference. I would definitely do your own research. Do your homework. If you haven't already listened to his press conference, it's all over YouTube. You can listen to his press conference from yesterday as well as read the transcript. Jerome Powell also said by raising the federal fund rate by 50 basis points is still a historically high increase for the Federal Reserve to raise rates. And he said there is still ways to go. And then, of course, he also mentioned about softening the labor market. And there was also a question in that press conference, and I think this was key and one of the most important parts of what Jerome Powell said. And the question to him from one of the media members that was there, I'm not sure who it was, in 2023, how much are you going to raise rates? How many increases are you going to do? Are you going to raise them by 25 basis points each time? Or are you going to raise them once with 75 basis points? And he kind of stumbled and kind of mumbled and didn't exactly know what to say. And he paused and he said, "We don't know." And, he left a little uncertainty in the markets because he, again, like he did many other times before, he said we have to take it meeting by meeting, see what's going on, and that's leaving a little uncertainty in the markets, in my opinion. But then he said it's not so much important how many times we raise rates and how much we raise rates by at this point. He said it's about how long to be restrictive. And he said he thinks we're going to be restrictive or rates are going to be elevated for quite some time. So anybody who's talking about pivots, now this is just my opinion and based on what Jerome Powell has said time and time again, during all of his press conference after rates were raised, after he did increase the interest rates, the federal fund interest rates. He said he believes we're going to be restrictive for some time, which means anybody who's talking about a pivot is not going to happen, in my opinion, anytime soon. I could be absolutely wrong. Whenever the Federal Reserve decides to stop increasing interest rates, that's one thing, but the pivot is something totally different, and that is when they decide to start bringing interest rates back down. And according to what Jerome Powell says, again, if you haven't listened to it, if you haven't read the transcripts, I would definitely encourage everybody to take a few minutes out of their day, go check it out. But pretty much everything that I'm telling you in this video is the gist of what he said. And he said rates are going to be restrictive for a while. How long is a while? It could be all of 2023. It could go through 2024. It could go through 2025. I don't know. But that popular pivot that everybody's hoping for, because people are hoping that once that pivot comes, then metals are gonna, quote, I don't like to use this term, but skyrocket. I don't think we should be expecting that pivot anytime in the near future, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Now, as far as the metals are concerned, metals do what they do. They move, they go up and they come down. Currently, silver is down almost 3.5%, or down 83 cents to $23.09. By the time you watch this video, silver and gold could have done a complete reversal, and maybe it'll be in the green by the time you watch this video. That's the nature of the markets. You rather it be the stock market, the silver and gold market, or the crypto markets. Everything moves. It's almost impossible to time markets. So I don't even try to time markets. Markets are going to do what they do. So by the time you watch this video, this could be old information as far as what we're talking about the markets, with silver and gold being down, and silver currently being down over 3.5%. In fact, let me know in the comments section below if you have gotten this far. And if you've gotten this far in the video, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But let me know in the comment section below, what is silver currently at? What is gold currently at? Are we still in the red? Are we in the green? Are the metals down or are they up? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.